Over the past year, I scored 11,307 Rand in free money from my bank, and in this video I will show you exactly how I did it so that you can do it too. Now, as you probably already know, many banks offer rewards programs, and while some are rather stupid, the eBucks from FNB can become quite powerful if you know how to use it. And I would be the first one to agree that banks are not made to be our friend, as they always seem to want to make a profit out of us, their customers. But if you learn how to play their game on your terms, then you can gain the upper hand just like I did. Alright, so let's see how this 11,307 Rand was made up of. I'm using the FNB Premier account, so the benefits and strategies from this video will mostly be based on this account type from FNB. I received 10,007 Rand from my normal eBucks rewards, which I can either use to pay for my banking fees or my petrol, or even use it to buy cool stuff on Takealot, like this fancy microphone and this Moerse lig. I then received 206 Rand in savings from Wimpy, where FNB gives you a free Wimpy voucher once every 3 months. And in good old Peter style, I decided to order the most expensive burger on the menu in order to get the most bang for my buck. I received 830 Rand in savings from Kuai, where FNB gives me a free monthly 120 Rand Kuai voucher, which I use to devour this lekker chimichurri steak wrap. I received a free Starbucks voucher on a weekly basis, which amounted to a saving of 74 Rand, which admittedly I should take advantage of much more often this year. I also received an extra 190 Rand in smart spend points, which I can use to buy all sorts of cool toys on Takealot. And then lastly, I receive free 2 GB of data, 30 free voice minutes and 30 free SMSs every single month just by using the FNB Connect SIM and being on level 5. The FNB Cell network piggybacks on Cell-C, so although it is not the best network in the world, I get by totally fine, and I do get to enjoy these free benefits, which are more than enough to carry me through the month. Okay Peter, so this is mooi en alles, but how exactly did you do this? Well, let's take a look. In order to make the best use of your eBucks, you need to be on level 5. And contrary to what many people would like to believe, you do not need to take out any debt or buy any type of insurance product from FNB in order to reach level 5 of eBucks. And yes, I will show you exactly how I do this a little bit later in the video. But first, let's look at a couple of rewards that you can get for being level 5. First up, you will get 4 Rand back per litre of petrol, capped at a total spend of 2,000 Rand per month. And if you do finance your car through Westbank and you've uploaded the car to the nav car section of the app and you buy 100% of your fuel from Engine, you will get 8 Rand back per litre. My car is fully paid off, so I don't make use of this function, but if you do have a financed vehicle with Westbank, then this is Basala money, which will drastically soften the blow from the high petrol prices that we are currently experiencing. Next up is the 15% cashback from Checkers and Clicks, also capped at a total spend of 2,000 Rand per month each, which basically means that you can get 300 Rand back when shopping at both of these retailers. We buy all of our food from Checkers and our cosmetics and hygiene products from Clicks. And a little hack here, if you have a spouse who also has a FNB Premier account, then this 2,000 Rand per month cap effectively doubles up to become 4,000 Rand per month, which should be more than enough to cover most households' grocery and healthcare bills. Next is the 15% cashback from the iStore, which is capped at a 17,500 Rand spent for the year. Now, I haven't bought any Apple products yet this year, but I am planning on upgrading my ancient Samsung to an iPhone around Black Friday this year, which means that if I were to buy an iPhone 13 mini cash for, let's say, 15,000 Rand, which will hopefully be a little bit less because of Black Friday, I will get a juicy 2,625 Rand discount in eBucks rewards. Next is the 40% cashback on both Netflix and Spotify subscriptions. In my personal opinion, no one should be paying for the ripoff that is DStv anymore. You can get enough entertainment from a basic Netflix plan costing 99 Rand per month and a Shopify subscription costing 60 Rand per month. And if you bank with FNB, you also get 40% cashback of both of these subscriptions, which means another R62.40 per month back in your bag. If you shop at any online or in-store eBucks partner with your credit card, you'll earn another 2% cashback on all your purchases. F&B also offers a bunch of other perks on the eBucks, which you can view here if you pause the video, but because I'm not taking out any investment or insurance products with them, and that I'm not really using the global account, I will not focus on them in order to save some time in this video. Now, apart from the cashback rewards, F&B also offers several other juicy rewards from different retailers. For example, you can get up to 40% off selected flights for you and your family with the eBucks Travel. We recently booked a ticket from Joburg to Cape Town through the F&B app, where we not only received a massive discount on our flight, but we also received a free lounge visit at the airport, where I stuffed my belly and took a lekker nap on their fancy bed couches. Level 5 of eBucks allows 8 complimentary slow domestic lounge visits per year, as well as 12 bonus slow domestic or international lounge visits when you book your flight through the eBucks Travel website. These visits are worth R250 for each of the domestic lounge visits and R400 for each international lounge visit. So if you are a frequent traveler and you use all of your 20 visits, this is an extra R6,800 in rewards per year. And if you need to hire a car, F&B also provides 40% discount on AV's car hires when you book your flights through the F&B app. And as mentioned earlier, you'll get a free Wimpy breakfast or burger at any participating Engine One Stop every single quarter, a R120 voucher at any Kauai every single month, and a tall cappuccino from Starbucks every single week. You also get access to the Entertainer app for free, valued at R1,785, which alone offers massive 2-for-1 discounts at various restaurants and hotels throughout the country. Okay, you can sweep off the drool from your chin now, staring at all of these juicy rewards, and allow me to explain how to get to level 5 with F&B eBucks. Now, there are several different ways to earn points, and in order to qualify for level 5, you need to earn more than 14,000 points every single month. I would, however, urge you to aim for at least 14,500 or 15,000 points, just so that you are safe in case one of your reward categories does not qualify for some mysterious reason. I talk from experience. Now, the rewards are calculated from the first to the last day of a calendar month and will usually be displayed on your app between the 8th and the 12th of the following month. Now, I'm not going to go through all of the different ways to earn points because most of you can read for yourself, so I will only focus on the steps that I follow in order to reach 15,000 points every single month. I receive more than 13,500 Rand in salary per month in my F&B Premier account, which gives me 2,000 points. I set up more than 3 smart budget categories and access them every month through the NAV Live tab, which earns me 1,000 points. I use my virtual credit card for all of my transactions, both when shopping online and when buying stuff in store using the F&B Pay function, which earns me 1,000 points. I currently maintain a light green status on my credit account, which earns me 1,500 points. I do at least 6 financial transactions via the F&B app per month, which earns me 2,000 points. Now, F&B is very specific about this category, as they state that it only includes Lotto, Powerball, prepaid purchases, and send money transactions. It does not include F&B Pay or virtual card transactions. So an easy hack here is, if you buy prepaid electricity, just make 6 purchases instead of 1. For example, if you usually buy 600 Rand worth of electricity per month, just make 6 different purchases of 100 Rand each, which will qualify you for those 2,000 points. You can do the same trick with airtime, minutes, or SMS purchases through the F&B app, as long as it makes sense and you are not buying more than what you actually need. I visit the Track My Rewards tab on the F&B app every month, which earns me another easy 500 points. I have an F&B Connect SIM and buy 100 voice minutes for 96 Rand and 2 GB of data for 109 Rand per month, which means that I essentially spend a total of 205 Rand on my F&B Connect SIM, which gives me another 500 points per month. Remember, because I am level 5, I get a bonus of 2 GB of data, 30 voice minutes and 30 SMSs every month. So essentially, for only 205 Rand, I receive 4 gigabytes of data, 130 voice minutes, and 30 SMSs per month, which I think you cannot find a better deal on any network in South Africa. And if you do, then let me know down in the comments. I authorized a monthly auto payment on my FNB credit card, which earns me another 1000 points. I use my virtual credit card to pay the subscriptions to both Netflix and Spotify, which earns me another 1500 points. I only ever withdraw cash from the Checkers till using my FNB Premier debit card, which earns me another 1000 points. I only use my credit card when paying for anything, which earns me another 1000 points. And I then pay off my credit card at the end of every single month in order to avoid late payment interest and to build my credit score. I then have an automatic transfer from my FNB check account to my FNB savings account of 1250 Rand per month, which earns me another 500 points. I also maintain a balance of at least 13,500 Rand in my immediate access savings account, earning me 500 points, as well as a minimum of 13,500 Rand in my 32-day fixed deposit account, which earns me another 500 points. Both of these accounts form part of my overall emergency fund strategy, and if you would like to learn more about how exactly that works, then go and check out this video. And then finally, seeing that my wife is also an FNB customer, I listed her as a spouse under the My Family tab on the FNB app, which earns me another 1000 points. And if we tally all of the points up so far, you can see that I have easily accumulated 15,500 points, which not only qualifies me for level 5 of eBucks, but it also provides a fit buffer in case one of the categories fail to qualify for the month. So as you can see, you can get pretty decent cashback rewards from your bank just by doing everyday things that you would normally do in any case, like shopping, filling up with fuel, or even buying airtime. You just need to be a little bit more intentional about what and where you spend your money, but once you get into a routine, it basically becomes second nature. Now I would encourage you to go and watch this video where I give the steps in a bit more detail, as well as just reading through the eBucks website to make sure that you follow all the steps carefully and that you qualify for the points that are most suited for your personal situation. But yeah, 10,000 Rand extra per year can really go a long way in reducing your monthly expenses, which can free up money that can be used to pay off your debt or to fund your emergency fund. And of course, it can also be used to treat yourself with a nice gift at the end of the year for being a savvy South African. If you guys like this video and you would like to see more of this type of content, then please drop a like and gooi a comment for the YouTube algorithm. You must all have a lekker day. Cheers.